From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, a spring training matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the St. Louis Cardinals. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. And he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He's played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there. And I think he's a bit more comfortable at that position.
Michael Lee will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Wainwright gets the sign. 3-0 on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now.
I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
D. Gordon gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And if you're keeping track, and you know I am, that's now 7 pitches and 6 balls here to start the ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Alex Rodriguez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
First and second here with nobody out. Tap fouled at home plate. Good battle. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. I mean, he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Number 4 steps in now. Full count, here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Joey Votto.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Thomas Upchurch has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, this would be a big break for him here in the first inning if he can get out of this.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great, actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands, and most important, he does not make mental mistakes out in the field.
Matt Carpenter will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Oh, that's outside.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And a break, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting
This
third,
is dangerous
first
because
baseman,
out of anybody in this lineup,
McGuire.
this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Mark McGuire will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Corey Dickerson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
That's going to even up the count at 2 and 2. On the move now is Fowler. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 after 1, no score. Joe Mauer will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
And they'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Wainwright's ready. Here it is on 2 and 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2 and 2. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the fly ball here to end the 9-pitch at bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
Now at the plate, Walter Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3 and 2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. To 2-2 now.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Into the box, Johnny Peralta. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Michael Lee will get a 2nd shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
Well, it was 4 straight balls, too. He didn't see anything to hit. We'll see what he gets here.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. They may want to try and get something started that way.
D. Gordon is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 1 out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to 3rd. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third. Number 4 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wainwright comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 2-0. Zach Cozart digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. The 0-2 delivery. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 9.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it.
Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Into the box now, Adam Wainwright. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
To short. Gordon is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Thomas Upchurch will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Wainwright into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And you can sort of tell that he's really laboring out there right now. Really evidenced by the numbers. You see that highlighted column right there. 5 walks for him in the ball game. Never a good sign.
Joe Mauer will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to appear as he gets that force at second base.
In now, Brett Gardner. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Three. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Walter Johnson comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Set to deal on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, if it wasn't clear earlier, it's abundantly clear now. I mean, this guy does not have it out there. Walk number 7 for him in the ball game. Now, I have to believe they've seen enough. They got to yank him soon.
Michael Lee digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward over to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
D. Gordon gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Twins lead it 3-0. Dexter Fowler is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Grounded to short. And a rather easy first out.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upchurch has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Corey Dickerson digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Twins 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Gerald Vaughn is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Gerald Vaughn.
And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. And you've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone there.
Standing in now, number 4. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Randy Johnson makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Randy Johnson.
Jason Hayward will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lee is there, 1 away.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Yadier Molina is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here, and that's a step in the right direction.
Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Zach Cozart comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Marco Gonzalez will time here this spring.
56.
Thomas Upchurch will start things out here for Minnesota, with Joe Mauer on deck to follow. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Joe Mauer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Having a hard time finding the zone here to these last 2 hitters. And lucky for him, they were able to take that first guy out of the equation, or else he'd be in real trouble now.
Brett Gardner stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Jamie Wise will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Jamie Wise.
Michael Ullman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And another foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they still don't have any hits, but at least they've got themselves a leadoff walk. And the way things are going, I think they'll happily take that.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Ready with the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready on 1 and 2. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You talk about it. Hitting it where it's pitched. This pitch is away, so he just punches it to right field. Nice, controlled swing, and that'll score that runner from third easily. That's a great at-bat.
In now, Mark McGuire. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Lee going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate and he stays alive. 0-2, here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Twins are out in front, 3-2. Welcome back to South Florida. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sam Freeman is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Sam Freeman.
Yan Gomes is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dickerson ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Carlos Santana will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Carlos Santana.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2 and 2.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And we'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Number 3 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 3.
Xavier Dillard will come on as a pinch hitter.
Xavier Dillard.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right, but you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Arismendi Alcantara will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 23, Arismendi Alcantara.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Cozart has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 2. Alex Trimble will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 16,
Arismendi Alcantara will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Arismendi Alcantara. Now pitching for Minnesota.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here. Addison Russell will also enter as he takes over at third base. Number 40 is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Matt Adams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The shortstop.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Standing in now, Johnny Peralta. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Zach Cozart stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Ed Beasley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Ed Beasley.
Oswaldo Arcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Right back at him and off his glove. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked, an infield single meets those requirements. It's not pretty, but he'll take it.
Number 67 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
67.
Hit hard back up the middle and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 11,
Brett Gardner stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
A little surprising he missed that badly on 3 and 2. You hate to get into a position to put a guy away and then lose him to a hit by pitch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Segrist will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 46, Kevin Segrist. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 12, Grant Green.
Marcus Semien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Marcus Semien.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
And that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Into the box now, number 40. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. McGuire is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Twins leave the bases loaded, and it remains 5-2. Number 67 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 67. Now pitching for Minnesota.
So a new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the Dominican-born right-hander Neftali Feliz who gets the call. Number 39 is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Grant Green will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to third. Russell is up with it, and he's set down 1 away.
Third baseman,
a good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. David Dahl will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dahl.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You've got to be careful.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. It's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 2. Luis Jimenez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 21.
Number 15 will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 15.
Javier Baez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell settles into the box for his first chance. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman, Arismendi Alcantara.
Arismendi Alcantara stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And, Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
The 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 15 is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
In now, number 39. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Twins retired in short order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Javier Baez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Mark McGuire will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Melanson looks in. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
And with a 3-run lead here in the ninth, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Corey Dickerson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Just foul. One and 2, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 22.
Jason Hayward makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-2. So long from South Florida.
The final line score for this afternoon.